Hello my dear students, welcome back to my channel. Today let us go for the third module in biological classification. First question, complete the following table and opt for the appropriate answer. See, they have given you one table here. You have to complete this and you have to opt for the appropriate answer. See, they have given some features such as cell type, cell wall and nuclear membrane. Here in plant A, they have given eukaryotic, protista, eukaryotic cell type, monera they have asked. See, it is what? Prokaryotic, right? Next, animalia they have given eukaryotic and fungi they have given eukaryotic. Next, cell wall, plant A they have not given, protista they have given present in some, monera they have not given, animalia they have given as absent and fungi present without cellulose. See, for monera it is present and it is non-cellulosic, right? Next, in plant A it is present and it is made up of cellulose, right? Next, nuclear membrane they have given in plant A present, protista present, monera absent, animalia present, but fungi it is what? Present. Why? Because they are eukaryotes. And the correct option is option D. Let's go for the second question. Fill in the blanks by selecting the correct option. 1 are the chief producers in the ocean and belongs to class 2. See, chief producers in the oceans are nothing else but what? Diatoms, right? And it belongs to the class what? Chrysophytes. Right? Next, 3 are the smallest living cells and can survive without oxygen. It's nothing else but what? Mycoplasma, right? And lichens, here in lichens, phycobiont is in symbiotic association with mycobiont, right? So option B is the right one. Next, we'll go for the third question. Read the given statements and select the correct option. Members of Phycomycetes can be found in aquatic habitats they have given. Yes, they can be found in aquatic habitats, right? So, it's a true statement. Second statement, Ascomycetes are mostly multicellular such as Saccharomyces they have given. See, Saccharomyces means what? Yeast. They are unicellular, not multicellular, right? Next, dikaryotic stage is commonly found in Phycomycetes they have given. See, dikaryotic stage is found in Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes, not in Phycomycetes. So, it is false. Next is Basidiospores are endogenously produced in Basidium they have given. See, it's not endogenously. Basidiospores are produced exogenously. So, the correct option here is, here only one statement is correct and the rest 3 such as 2, 3 and 4 are incorrect. So, option C. Let's go for the fourth question. Read the given statements and choose the correct option which states whether they are true or false. First statement, the fungi constitutes a unique kingdom of heterotrophic organisms, and this is true. The common mushroom and toadstools are fungi. This is also true. Next, white spots seen on mustard leaves are due to the presence of parasitic fungus. Yes, this is also true. And some unicellular fungi, Ustilago, are used to make bread and beer they have given. Sorry, it's a wrong answer. So, it's a yeast or Saccharomyces, right? Next, it's a false statement. All the members of Ascomycetes are multicellular they have given. And this is again false. And penicillium yields antibiotic penicillin. This is true. So, here the true statements are 1, 2, 3 and 6. and the false is rest 2. So option B is the right option for the given question. Let's go for the fifth question. Identify the odd one out in each of the following sets with respect to classes of kingdom fungi and select the correct option. See here, you have to identify the wrong one. First one, Albugo, Rhizopus, Penicillium. In this, Penicillium belongs to class Ascomycetes, whereas the rest belongs to Phycomycetes. So wrong one is Penicillium, or the odd one. Next, Ustilago is to Neurospora. Here, Ustilago is the odd one. Why? Because it belongs to Basidiomycetes, whereas yeast and Neurospora belongs to Ascomycetes. Next, Alternaria Agaricus trichoderma. Here, Agaricus belongs to Basidiomycetes and the rest belongs to Deuteromycetes. Next, bracket fungi, rust fungus, bread mold. Here, bread mold or Rhizopus belongs to class Phycomycetes, whereas bracket fungi and rust fungus belongs to Basidiomycetes. So, the odd ones are Penicillium, Ustilago, Agaricus and bread mold. So, option B. Let's go for the sixth question. Identify the correct match and select the correct options. See here, Rhizopus, it belongs to Phycomycetes, but the sexual reproduction is absent only in Deuteromycetes, right? Next, second one, Penicillium. Here, it belongs to Ascomycetes, but they have given Deuteromycetes. But in case of Penicillium, the mycelium is branched and septate. Next is Agaricus. It belongs to Basidiomycetes, and here the plasmogamy is by the fusion of somatic cell. This is true. And option D, Trichoderma, it belongs to Deuteromycetes, but they have given Phycomycetes here. And here sexual reproduction is not defined. So, here the correct option or the correct match is, you can have a look at it, the chart, and option C is the correct match here. Yes, let's go for the seventh question. You have to match the three columns now. See, in the column 1, they have given the organisms names. The class which belongs to. Second is the organism's names and its characteristic feature in the column 3. See, first, amoeboid protozoans. Example is amoeba, and it causes what? It moves and captures the pair by putting out pseudopodia. Next is flagellated, that is B. An example is trypanosoma, and it causes sleeping sickness. Next is ciliated. Example is paramecium, and they have a gullet that opens to outside of a cell surface. And last is sporozoan. Example is plasmodium, and they have an infectious spore-like stage in their life cycle. Option D. Let's go for the 8th question. Again, we have to match 3 columns. First one is fungi that absorb soluble organic matter from dead substrate, means it is nothing else but saprophytes. And example is trichoderma. Next, fungi that live in association with others, means it is symbionts. Example is lichens. And fungi that depend on living plants and animals are said to be parasites. And the example is albugo. So, option C. Let's go for the 9th question. Read the given statements and select the correct conclusion. First statement is, 5 kingdom system of classification did not differentiate between the non-photosynthetic organisms like fungi and photosynthetic green plants, though they showed characteristic difference in their wall composition. See, here they have given did not differentiate. That it differentiated. That is the Whittaker's classification. Whittaker's classification gave the correct differentiation between all these things. So it is a wrong statement. Next, let's go for the statement 2. Fungi wall contains chitin while the green plants have a cellulosic cell wall. This is a true statement. Here, the conclusion is 1 is a false statement, but second one is true. Option B. It's a correct conclusion. Let's go for the 10th question. Read the following statements and opt for the correct option. First statement. Some of the bacteria can synthesize their own food. Hence, they are either photosynthetic autotrophs or chemosynthetic autotrophs. Yes, they can synthesize their own food. Hence, they are said to be photosynthetic or chemosynthetic autotrophs. It is a true statement. Let's go for the second statement. Due to the presence of chlorophyll A and rigid cell wall, blue-green algae are placed under algae they have given. But blue-green algae comes under what? Cyanobacteria, right? It comes under cyanobacteria. Here, only one statement is true, that is statement 1. Option A. Let's go for the 11th question. Read the statements given below and select the correct option. All bryophytes belong to kingdom Plantae. Yes, this is true. Some autotrophic plants are insectivorous. Yes, this is also true. They are said to be partially heterotrophic. Right? Whereas other plants are autotrophs. Why they are said to be partially heterotrophic means they are partially dependent on the insects. That too for the nitrogen source. And they are also known as carnivorous plant. Right? Whereas the other plants are autotroph. That means they obtain their food with the help of a process called photosynthesis. Right? Next, members of the kingdom Plantae are multicellular prokaryotic they have given. It is what? Eukaryotic. Plantae are eukaryotic. Hence it is a false statement. Mosses belongs to kingdom Plantae. Yes, it belongs to kingdom Plantae. It is true. Here the correct option is statement 1, 2 and 4 are true. Whereas statement 3 is wrong. Let's go for the 12th question. Assertion: Goniolax multiply rapidly and exhibits red tides. It is true. Right? Hence it is known as red dinoflagellates. And the reason what they have given here is Goniolax release toxins which may result in the death of many marine animals such as fishes. Yes, this is also true. See, Goniolax, it is also known as what? Red dinoflagellate. They are very serious because this organism produces a toxin and that is known as saxitoxin or else goniotoxins. This accumulates in the shellfish and if it is ingested, that may lead to a paralytic shellfish poisoning or PSP and it leads to the death of the fishes. That is because of what? Goniolax. And it releases a toxins, no? That is because of that pigments. And this is what they have given. Here the assertion, reason both are true and reason is providing a correct explanation for the assertion. Let's go for the 13th question. Choose the wrong statement. Here you have to choose which one is wrong. Yeast is unicellular and useful in fermentation. This is true statement. Whereas penicillium is multicellular and produces antibiotics. This is also true. Neurospora is used in the study of biochemical genetics. This is also true. Whereas the last option, morels and truffles are poisonous mushroom. This is false. They are edible mushrooms which belongs to Ascomycetes. So option D is the wrong statement. Let's go for the 14th question. Which of the following features forms the basis for the division of the kingdom fungi into various classes? Types of habitat. No, fungi are not divided based on the types of habitat. They are heterotrophic. All fungi are heterotrophic. And they live on dead decaying organic matter or else parasitic or anything it may be. Next, fruiting bodies. Yes, of course. Morphology of the mycelium. Yes, whether it is a cynocytic, septate or what, branched or like that. Mode of spore formation. Yeah, there are different kinds of spores. This is also true. So here the feature which forms the basis for the division of kingdom fungi is fruiting bodies, morphology of mycelium and mode of spore formation. The correct option is D, 2, 3 and 4. Let's go for the 15th question. Euglenoids have flexible body. Yes, it is true. And they have a protein rich layer called pellicle which makes their body flexible. So, which of the following is true they have given? So, that means we have to select this. Here it is true. Both the statements are true. Assertion is also true. Reason is also true. And assertion is giving a correct explanation for the, reason is giving the correct explanation for the assertion. Yes, why it is flexible? Because the presence of a protein rich layer called pellicle. Right? So, option A. Let's go for the 16th question. Read the following statements. Mycelium is branched and septate. The asexual spores are generally not formed. Vegetative reproduction takes place by fragmentation. Sex organs are absent, but sexual reproduction takes place by somatogamy. Next, karyogamy and meiosis takes place in basidium to form 4 haploid basidiospores. That means they are indicating that whatever the statements they are given, it belongs to basidiomycetes. This you have to keep a note. Next, basidia are arranged in a fruiting bodies called basidiocarp. The above statements are assigned to, that is nothing else but basidiomycetes. And here they have given the another name of basidiomycetes. It is nothing else but bracket fungi or shell fungi. Okay, it belongs to Basidiomycota or Basidiomycetes. Why they are said to be bracket fungi or shell fungi? Because of the shape of the fruiting bodies. You can have a look at it. Okay, and here the statements are all regarding what? Basidiomycetes, commonly known as what fungi? Bracket fungi. Option B. Let's go for the 17th question. Which of the following environmental conditions are essential for optimum growth of the mucor on a piece of bread? So, they have given some conditions here. Let us check. Temperature of about 25 degrees C. So, this is true. And temperature about 5 degrees centigrade, it is wrong. Next, relative humidity of about 5 degrees they have given. No. Humid places are required for the growth of what? Mycelium. So, relative humidity for about 95%. This is true. A shady place they have given. Yes, a shady place is required. A brightly illuminated place cannot make the growth of the fungi. So, we have to choose the answer from the following options. So, here A is true, D is true and E is true. So, here A, D and E only. Yes. Next, let's go for the 18th question. Assertion. Secondary mycelium of agaricus is binucleated. And the reason what they have given here is secondary mycelium is formed by the somatogamy of primary mycelium. You can have a look at it. See, this is a primary mycelium. There are 2 primary mycelium, 1 and 2. See here, the primary mycelium fuses and forms secondary mycelium. And this fusion is known as what? Somatogamy. So, N plus N is equal to somatogamy. So, here this is a secondary mycelium. This is a primary mycelium. And it is what? Binucleated. So, N plus N is nothing else but binucleated. So, here assertion is also true. Reason is also true. And reason is giving a correct explanation of assertion. So, option A. Next, cellular slime molds have characteristics of both plants and animals they have given. Yes, this is true. Slime molds show fungal character. Okay. Plant character as well as animal character. Fungi-like character means the formation of fruiting body. Okay. Next, plant-like character means they have cell wall. Okay, that means around the spores they forms a cell wall. And animal character means it includes plasmodium. It includes what? Plasmodium, that is without cell wall. Here, plant-like character means the cell wall will be present. Okay, that is around spores. Around what? Spores. Here, assertion is what? True. And reason what they have given is reproductive phase is animal-like and vegetative phase is plant-like. See, slime molds formerly classified as fungus-like protist. They are saprophytic protist and they do not have chlorophyll at all, and the cell is surrounded by plasma membrane. These are some other characteristics of what? Slime molds. But here they have given reproductive phase is animal-like and vegetative phase is plant-like. No, this is not the reason. The reason what I have given is because of the cell wall composition in the spores. And animal-like means because of what? Plasma membrane without cell wall. Sorry, plasmodium without cell wall. So these are some of the reasons. Hence, here assertion is true, but the reason is false. Option C. Let's go for the 20th question. Which of the following option gives the correct similarity and differences between example 1 and 2? Which of the following option gives the correct similarity and differences between example 1 and 2? Example 1. See, diatoms they have given and euglena they have given. And similarity both belongs to chrysophytes they have given. See, diatoms it's chrysophytes, but euglena belongs to euglenoids. Right? So, we'll cancel this option. Next, Penicillium puccinea both belongs to kingdom fungi. Yes, this is true. But Penicillium belongs to class Phycomycetes they have given. You can have a look at it. Penicillium belongs to Ascomycetes. And Puccinia belongs to class Ascomycetes they have given. Puccinia belongs to Basidiomycetes. So, this is false. Next, viruses, viroids. Both are acellular. This is true. Viruses lack protein coats they have given. Viruses have protein coat, but it is absent in viroids. So, this is also false. The last option is Anabaena and methanogens. Both are prokaryotic. Anabaena can fix atmospheric nitrogen, whereas methanogens are responsible for the production of biogas or methane gas. So, option D is a right one. Let's go for the 21st question. Which one of the following matches is correct? Mucor, reproduction by conjugation, and it belongs to Ascomycetes they have given. See, it is false. Why? Because in mucor, it belongs to Phycomycetes. And reproduction takes place by kind of a specialized hyphae, and it is known as gametangia. Okay, next coming to agaricus. See, agaricus, it's a common button mushroom and it is saprophytic. They have given parasitic here, and it is Basidiomycetes. It's true, it is. But here they have given parasitic, hence it is a wrong statement. And next is Phytoptera. See, this is a aseptate mycelium fungus, but it belongs to Phycomycetes. But here they have given Basidiomycetes, but it's an algal fungi, Phycomycetes. And the last option is Alternaria. Here the sexual reproduction is absent and it belongs to Deuterostomi. Mycetes. Hence, it is also known as what? Fungi imperfecti. Right? So, option D. You can have a look at it. Mucor, Agaricus, Phytophthora and Alternaria. Okay. So, option D is the right option for 21st question. Let's move towards the 22nd question. They have given two statements. Viruses are inert crystalline structures outside the living cell. Yes, this is true. Viruses are cellular organisms. They have given no. Viruses are acellular or non-cellular infectious nucleoprotein entity, which is enclosed within a protein covering or a protein coat. And it is having inert crystalline structure outside the living cell. Hence, it is said to be what? Acellular organisms. So, here this is a false statement. Only one statement which is true is statement 1. But statement 2 is incorrect. Option B. Let's move towards the 23rd question. Select the correct option from the following. Phycomycetes, it's a coprophilous fungi they have given. So, it is wrong because Phycomycetes are called algal fungi. Next, Ascomycetes, it's a sac fungi. Yes, it is commonly known as sac fungi. It is true. Next is Basidiomycetes. Basidiomycetes is also known as bracket fungi or club fungi. This is also true. Whereas Deuteromycetes is known as imperfect fungi. But here they have given perfect fungi. And the option A, 1 and 4 are incorrect. Let's move towards the 24th question. Assertion and reason kind of question. Assertion, Ascomycetes is called sac fungi they have given. Yes, it is also known as sac fungi. And reason what they have given here is coprophilous. See, they are coprophilous, that means growing on dung. Okay. But they have to give some different reason, right? Why it is known as sac fungi? Because sexual spores of Ascomycetes are produced in a sac-like structure endogenously. That is called asci. Hence, it is said to be sac fungi. Like that they have to give, right? Here, assertion is also true and reason is also true. But reason is not providing a proper explanation for the assertion. Okay, hence option B. Let me give you few more information. The members of the Phycomycetes are found in aquatic habitats and even on a decaying wood in a moist and damp places or as an obligate parasite on plants. So, these are some of the extra information about Ascomycetes. So, here the correct option is option B. Let's go towards the 25th question. Assertion, lichens do not grow in polluted areas having sulfur dioxide. Yes, why? Because lichens are very much sensitive to sulfur dioxide because their efficient absorption systems result in rapid accumulation of sulfur when it is exposed to high levels of sulfur dioxide. That is nothing else but sulfur dioxide pollution or SO2 pollution. The algal partner seems to be most affected part because of this SO2. Because the chlorophyll content in the algal partner is destroyed and the photosynthesis is inhibited. If there is no photosynthesis means it affects the fungal partner also. So, lichens do not grow in polluted areas having SO2. And the reason what they have given here is lichens secrete carbonic acid, its acid and oxalic acid on barren rocks. Yes, see here, lichens secrete carbonic acid and oxalic acid on barren rocks. Yes, this is true. But it is not giving an explanation for the assertion, right? Hence, both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. So, these are some of the expected MCQs from biological classification. Hope this helped you. Thank you.